Alright guys, thank you guys for chilling with me on this channel with Mojo, where we try to turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary day. Today, what I want to talk about is, why did I quit CVS? Now, I don't know when I'm going to really be putting out this video. I'm probably going to be like posting about it or something like that. But why did I quit CVS? As of shooting this video, I'm in the current transition from CVS to another job, and hopefully it'll be a career changing moment. If you want to know more, please let me know down in the comments. Leave this video a like, leave it a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will let you know about my business ventures or my career changing venture that I've started to go on. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty things. Why did I quit CVS? Shooting this video now, we are in 2021, so we're way past that whole entire pandemic thing. It's not my boss. When it comes down to it, my store manager, he wasn't one of those managers that was a dick and that you couldn't be around every single day. It wasn't the people that I was around. It wasn't the people that I was working with every single day that I'd see at work all day. Honestly, one of the people that I work with, she's a Trump supporter. Me and her, we go back and forth politically all the time. I mean, you know, she's not a bad person. I work with foreigners. They're cool. I work with black people. They're cool. I work with white people. They're cool. Everybody I work with is cool. Really what it came down to was corporate. Came down to corporate. And it came down to the customers. Now, personally, I think I'm a person that needs to be in a different industry. I don't think that I have the patience, or I don't think I'm the right person to be in the customer service industry. I can talk to people, I can be around people, I can do customer service for probably about like 4 or 5 hours. After that, I'm done, I'm tired, or I'm ready to get down to the nitty gritty building, doing something else, you know what I mean? But if you gotta stand at a register for 8 hours of the day, personally, I feel like that's kind of spiritual suicide. Like, I would, like, to be honest, I mean, I want to say the plus sides about working at CVS, but the bad side about being at a register 8 hours a day is it feels like it's killing you inside. Like, I don't think personally it's just me. I don't think it's me. I don't think I'm a person that can be behind a register for 8 hours of the day. Now, if you are somebody that has spent 10, 20 years behind a register and you can deal with it, that is on you. Me, I want to get down and dirty. I like to get it done personally. If you told me, like, okay, I'll pay you $500-$600 to dig up this path or whatnot, I'll fucking do it and be happy about it. But if you tell me I'll pay you $200-$300 to be behind a register, I will be fucking miserable for every single second that I'm behind that register. So, being behind a register isn't freaking what it's all panned out to be. And corporate, I mean, when you think about all the political stuff you've heard about, this whole entire $15 an hour, all this stuff, or you think that, like, hey, these guys at CVS, they've been on the front lines. Like, I could say working at CVS, I was standing at the register looking out the window, and I saw every single business start closing down at the beginning of the pandemic. I heard the pandemic blow up. I heard when it was the thing out in China. And I heard it was a thing out in the world, and then I heard it was blowing up, and then I heard it shut down, and when everybody went home, I still went to work. So, think about that. When you guys watching this lost your jobs, when you guys went home, when you guys got money from the government, I was still at work. I still had to freaking go to work every single day. Now, I know some of you were like, oh, well, you got to work. Think about it this way, though. You guys got to get like 800, 700. You guys got to get unemployment checks. All of that shit. You guys get like money from the government. And on top of that, you guys got to get stimulus check, right? We didn't get shit. We didn't get shit at all when the shutdown happened. Oh, well, what about the pay raise? When we got the pay raise, our hours got cut. I even told everybody around, like, I was working with, I was like, just watch. When we get that pay raise, because they were saying, oh, you guys go get your pay raise. You're going to get a bonus. You're going to get a bonus. Yeah, you're going to get a bonus. When we got our bonuses, those were the weeks where we were having hours of where we were working 20 hours a week, 30 hours a week. So when we got our bonuses, our hours were kind of flip-floppy, wishy-washy. You know what I mean? Like the bonus kind of made up for the hours that we were supposed to be working the whole fucking time. And they were like, oh, well, hey, this is to make up for the bonus. I mean, this is to make up for everything. Meanwhile, we're like, so where's our come up? So where's our help? So we're out here on the front lines while you in corporate went home and stayed at home for months on end. And you guys did nothing. Nothing at all. So where was that help? Where was all that money? Another thing about the reason why I quit CVS is the customers. Dog, how many times have I got to tell somebody go to self-checkout? How many times do I got to tell somebody to go to self-checkout? Every fucking day I had to go to work, I have to tell at least 20 or 30 different people why to go to self-checkout. Think about it this way. I'm a black man that looks like this, right? Self-checkout looks like this compared to me. You can see me, but you can't see that big ass machine with two bright white lights on there. You can't see two big machines with two screens that say open. Do you know how many times I've had customers come to me and say, "Oh, I didn't know it was there. Oh, does it take the coupons? Oh, does it take the care pass?" Why don't you fucking try? Do you go into freaking Walmart, Kroger, Food Line, any other store? Do you go to any other store and you're like, oh, where's the self-checkout machine? Oh, I didn't know it was there. Or do you go to Walmart and you see that there's a self-checkout? You see that there's a whole entire line. You see that there's other people at the registers. And you go to self-checkout. Why? Because you see the fucking machines. You see the machines right there. I don't know how many times I've had to tell somebody, use self-checkout. And some people are like, oh, well, we don't want to use self-checkout because we want to save your jobs. Here's the thing. Here's the truthful thing. When you work at CVS, yes, you may work behind the register. But you are also doing stuff on the floor. You're also doing BOHs. You're also answering questions. You're also doing passports. But you're also doing passports. You're also doing all the photos. You're also making sure people aren't trying to get into a fight or trying to freaking fuck up. You're also trying to do every other... Hold on. You were also trying to do every other thing in the store. So look at it. I just listed 7 other things. So you think that I don't have things to do if I'm working at CVS? You think my only job is to stand there behind the register and look at you in the face and make sure every single one of your coupons work? Meanwhile, I have another one over here that wants passports, another one that wants to know about this, another one that wants to know about that, another one that wants their coupons, another one that wants me to unlock this, another one that wants that, another one that wants that. And somebody is on the phone. Like the freaking alarm going off because, like, you know, for some reason it goes off even though you paid for something. You know, do you think I really want that? Think about it too. Some people either go along with the whole entire scenario, or some people are just like me. Hey, look, I'm 20-something years old and I don't want to be in my 30s and I don't want to be mad at my fucking life. I don't want to be sad and mad at my life thinking, what the fuck did I do with my life? So, you know what those guys say. When you have an opportunity, you jump for it. You don't kind of walk. You don't jog. You run. You run, and you leap, and you jump in that pool, and either you sink or swim. And that's where I am right now. I took that run, I took that leap, and I said, I'm going to sink or swim. So either you are listening to this whole entire thing, and you're like, I'm going to comment, I'm going to follow this dude, and I'm going to figure out what the hell is he talking about, sink or swim, or I'm just going to watch half of this. But to wrap up the whole entire thing, corporate, I don't know what the heck you guys are doing, but I know that you've made so much money. Why the heck are we still making, I mean, as of shooting this video, I was a shift supervisor, making $13.50 an hour. And when my boss said, hey, if you quit, you know, we're going to have to hire you back at, like, you know, at a base level. And I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck. You know, well, how much are you going to be paying me on base level? Oh, $9 an hour. $9 an hour to work at a pharmacy? What? $9 an hour? Are you fucking kidding me? This is a company that did not shut down at all. The worst. You guys, I mean, I worked, or I still am working currently, or whenever shooting this video. I worked at a 7-Eleven, at a CVS that did not shut down until 12 o'clock at night. So at the height of the pandemic, we shut down at 10 o'clock at night. So you're telling me that you were going to hire somebody at $9 an hour just starting out? No wonder why we haven't had that many people that fucking, like, apply at all. Like, I saw a spike when everybody was losing their jobs, and then after everybody got situated and shit, nobody applied to CVS at all. That could have been CVS just did not put it out there, but I mean, I've even heard other people just like, no, CVS overworks their employees way too much, and I believe it. You guys are shrinking, and from what I'm hearing, you guys are shrinking people's hours even more than you are now. Like, I'm a shift supervisor, supposed to be working 40 hours a week. I'm working roughly 36, 35 hours, 30 hours a week. And I'm already hearing, before I'm leaving, oh, well, we're going to be decreasing everybody's hours a lot more. How the fuck are you going to be decreasing everybody's hours? And freaking the world is supposed to be reopening from this whole entire COVID thing. Like, what? You just shrink. You're just like, oh, well, we need to save money. You done made more money during the pandemic. What the fuck? Come on, CVS. Come on, guys. And customers. Seriously. Like, give it to the people that are in customer service. Because, no matter if you guys went to college, if you guys are educated, if you guys read like a motherfucker, you guys do not have common sense whatsoever. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to freaking answer about coupons, answer about, oh, could you use self-checkout? I didn't know it was there. Where is the ATM machine? Right near the door you just came in from. It's literally right beside you as you come in from the door. Like, right. You have to pass it in order to see me. Before you see me, you see that. And another, like, other people be like, well, where are the batteries? I literally tell people right in front of you. Like, they're like, what? I'm like, right in front of you. Like it's right in front of me. Like, if you turn around, you will see battery center right there. And it's the battery. So, like, another running joke I have when I tell people to go and go to the self checkout is I say follow the white light. And my friends at CVS, they get it and they laugh all the time. It's a sick funny joke, but I mean, oh my god. Sometimes it really just, like, I feel like I just tell people follow the white light. Where? The only white light that's in front of you. If it was a red light, if it was a fucking red light, a red stoplight, you would have stopped. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Customer service. Give it to the people that are in customer service, because they got to deal with all that stupidity every single day. And if you went to college and you're looking down on people that haven't went to college, think about yourself sometimes. Think about it. Think about, yeah, you may be college educated, but dogs, I've seen some of the most richest people, some of the most college educated people ask me the most dumbest questions in the world. I've seen them do the most dumbest things, and just because they lack common sense. You know, I'm not gonna freaking knock on anybody. I'm not even gonna knock on anybody that I live near. I'm not saying this is in general. Just saying, people, have a little bit more common sense when you go into a store. Please, before you ask somebody where is the battery center, look in front of you first. Before you walk into that glass door that I've seen multiple times, test the door to make sure it opens. I've seen people walk into the door. Before you come to that guy that probably, he may look like he's bored. I like, literally last night I had somebody ask me, tell me this. Oh, well, it looks like you're bored. I'm grabbing the freaking little computer that we use for the whole entire store, and I literally told this woman, ma'am, I have 3 different carts, 3 huge carts right behind you. I'm not bored. And she was like, oh. And still gave me the stuff for me to check her out. And I'm just like, you know, people want to be nice. People want to be, like, helping people out. But sometimes you run into people like that are just like, oh. And they just don't give a fuck. So, if you're watching this till the end, my wishes go out to you, especially if you're in customer service, because it is a pain in the ass to be in customer service. Alright. Thank you guys for chilling me on this Chillin' Mojo, where we try to turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary day. You guys, take it easy. And please, train your kids to stop yelling so much. Peace, guys.